What's up? It is Thursday. You know what that means? Another installment of Thunder Thursday. And this is a big one because last night, Isaiah Hardenstein made his debut with the Thunder against the Portland Trail Blazers. I don't know if you saw that or not, but he recorded a double-double in his debut. First game with OKC, he had a broken bone in his hand. He was questionable yesterday morning going into last night's game. And thankful for Oklahoma City, he was able to play, and he played almost 30 minutes. So he played 29 minutes last night. Huge for the Thunder, especially with Chet being out. I know I keep talking about that, but this is the big man presence that the Thunder have needed with Chet being out. And so just a huge debut, a huge game for Isaiah Hardenstein. He had 13 points, 14 boards. And so he's also just played great defense and, you know, the rebounding. Because I don't know if you remember last season, especially the playoffs, Oklahoma City got destroyed by local media, national media for their poor rebounding. And so this just adds another element to that. This adds another big man that can rebound, that can score. He can move. He can pass. So that is the big news on this Thunder Thursday. So just huge. The Thunder have a few games off now, or a few days off now. They don't play again until the 25th, I believe. And so that's their next game against the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, at the Kings on the 25th. So I believe that's Monday. Is that right? Man, why do they have such a break? It's interesting. I don't know. Is there something going on I don't know about? Am I wrong on that? Let me look. Thunder. No, at the Kings on Monday. So, wow, they got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So 4 days off to get healthy if there's anyone banged up, anyone hurting. They go on a 4-game road trip, though. So they start in Sacramento the 25th. Then they go to Golden State, then the Lakers, and then Houston. So kind of a stretch. And then they have a game at home against Utah, and then they go on another 4-game stretch on the road. So 8 of their next 10 games are on the road. So, I mean, I'm just looking on, this is crazy. I didn't realize they had so many road games right now, which I've never paid too much attention to that because they did have, I mean, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 home games in a row, but now they're going on the road for 10 of the next 12 are on the road. So that's what's happening for the Thunder. They are also now tied with Golden State in the West for that number 1 spot. The other silver lining last night was just how good everyone played. Also with the Thunder, speaking of injuries, we know Chet's out. Jalen Williams is still out. And so I'm thinking he should be back mid-December. I'm hoping that hamstring will be healed for Jalen Williams. But then Alex Caruso, I don't know if you're watching the game last night, he did go out. It looked like a groin, but now I'm reading, though, that it's, does it say why? Hip injury, right hip injury, which I think he had some issues with that hip previously, if I'm not mistaken. And so he's day-to-day. So we could really use him because he had 17 points last night, 8 of 11 shooting. And that was just in 15 minutes with 2 steals, a rebound, and 2 assists. So we need Alex Caruso to be healthy. And then Isaiah Joe, he's day-to-day. He did not play last night, but hopefully being day-to-day with his calf, he should be back Monday. So he's got this long weekend to heal up and get back out there. So the injury bug is still there, which it's across the league if you're paying any attention to the NBA. Just injury after injury after injury. So many guys are out right now. And so such a bummer to see. Such a bummer because You just don't want to see injuries. You want every team to be at their full strength. You want to see the best players play. Like, let alone we have to deal with load management when guys are just can't play in a back-to-back because it's too hard on them. And so now with injuries and players sitting out because they're too tired, just adds to the not fun of watching some NBA games, especially fans who, want to see these star players play, and there's quite a few out right now. So I hope everyone can get healed up and get better, because when everyone's healthy, the NBA is a much better product, because that's a whole other issue. I know this is Thunder Thursday, but that's another issue is the NBA viewership has been down. Adam Silver mentioned that. Trying to figure out why. Who knows? There's a lot going on. I feel like the NBA is super dramatic anyways, day in and day out. There's always drama.